Okay, yo, you know what it is, Furman with Furman Entertainment, man. This story is brought to me by Big Money No Problem Talk Podcast, man. They sent me this story, man, so you know I gotta do a reaction to it, man. Yo, shout out to Chuck, Big Will, AG, 88 Keys, man. Yo, good look for this story, man. About to do a reaction to this, man. Furman, let's get it going.
A white woman calls 911 on her black neighbors for what seems like no legitimate reason. The confrontation started when she accused the couple of not having a permit to build a small patio in their backyard in Montclair, New Jersey. The neighbors told her to leave their property, which is when she called 911 and claimed she'd been pushed.
Who pushed me 10 feet?
I didn't put my hands on you, woman.
Other neighbors watched.
See, right there, off back though, off back. See, I hate when people all in your business though. I mean, I understand you neighbors and you gotta, watch out for things and stuff like that, but this is not just a racial thing, okay? And I'm gonna be real with you. This has happened to me from my own mother. My own mother called the police on me and lied and said I hit my mother. I hit her. And she told the police on the phone that, yeah, he just assaulted me. So when I see this video, I want to look at it as racial. But in my life, I've had multiple women, including my mother, lie on me. Even just recently, a black woman lied on me and said I called her a bitch, which was not the case. But she did it to provoke the other security guards for them to do something to me. So, in all three of these situations, they were all black women. All three of them were black women, and one of them included my mother. Can you believe that? When somebody calls the police on you and lie, do they really love you? Do they really, really love you, or are they just going through some things emotionally? I know women are emotional. And I get it, man. I get it. But God dang, that right there, that stinks. When your own mother does it. That really hurt my heart. Matter of fact, we stopped talking for a couple years. We stopped talking. And she called and maybe after a couple years and she apologized, and I accepted her apology. I'm not mad at her right now. I was mad at her for some years, but once it all soaked in, I finally understood where that pain came from. I understood that. I didn't understand why she did it because she always told us don't lie. But so to see the person that raised you lie, it was just something that was just out of body experience. To call people with guns over to potentially do harm to me. So we went to court and everything like that, and she ended up losing the court case. So to just further let you know that you can't use the police as your personal service to get what you want. You can't do that. But back to the video.
The confrontation unfolds, and when cops got there, they explained the husband didn't push anyone. Police left, but the neighbors got so upset, they descended on the woman's house to protest her actions. Fareed Hayat is a law professor. His wife, Narinda, is also a lawyer. They spoke at a news conference in front of their home.
To weaponize the police as she tried to do and use the police to somehow, enforce her desires, it is white supremacy.
The black couple who had the police called on them by their white neighbor live here. Their neighbor right behind them. Fareed and Narinda Hayat.
You know what? They call that white supremacy. I don't call it that. I call it just what they called it, using the police for their personal service. Because once again, that happened to me. And should I call that black supremacy? Or should I call that feminine supremacy or female supremacy? Maybe I'll call it that, female supremacy. Because this is why they have a Karen. This is why I didn't have the name Karen. Because it's mostly women that do this. So how about we call it female supremacy instead of white supremacy? Because mostly women do this, man. I don't see a whole lot of men doing this. I don't. There's some that do that, yeah, definitely. but call it female supremacy. My bad, ladies. Not all ladies.
Tell me today that they actually got a letter from their neighbor apologizing for her actions
Good.
and for calling the police.
Good.
Now this shocking confrontation.
She got the gun on me. Get away. She got the gun on me.
A woman in Michigan whips out a gun during a dispute that got out of hand in a restaurant parking lot.
Call the cops.
She was arrested and charged with felonious assault. Incidents like these sure seem to be happening across the USA.
Whoa.
Experts say we're all on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, and once again, I hate to say this. You know what? This goes to my black men. The people that had guns to my head were black men. So is that male supremacy? Is that male supremacy? Is that black men supremacy? Because all the times I had guns to my head, 90% of the time, it was black men. The other 10% was cops that were mostly white for real. So we call that black supremacy, man supremacy, black man supremacy. We got a whole lot of supremacies going on right here. I don't know if you never had a gun in your face, man. It's one of the most scariest things, man. Real talk. Play on.
Edge because of the pandemic, the lousy economy, and racial tension. Dr. Judy Ho is a psychologist and host of the podcast Supercharged Life.
Anger is actually the most primitive coping strategy. It's the best way for people in general to just let out energy very quickly, but it comes without thinking. It comes with consequences.
Okay. As you can see, this video is brought to you by Inside Edition. Also want to give credit to News 22 for doing this story as well, for reporting the couple. As you can see, man, I explained and broke down how I went through the same type of situations of people lying on you to the cops, and it's not a great feeling, man. Not a great feeling at all. But you know what, man? We on to the next one, though, man. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, man. And then let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Yo, I'ma holler at y'all, man. See y'all on the next one, though.